Hey guys, welcome to the Hmongipino Podcast, bringing you love, culture, and having fun to your life. I'm Danga,
What's up, guys? I'm Impact.
and welcome to our channel.
Welcome, everyone. This episode is brought to you by Boundless Goodz, new used good on eBay. Make sure you check them out. They have a lot of new cool stuff, a lot of rare stuff, vintage items, and so on. Yeah, the holidays here. Get something for your loved ones. Okay. Last but not least, djdangadang, representing Underground Flow. She has a lot of mix right now on SoundCloud. Check it out. She has probably no, you do have one coming soon, right? A love mix.
Yeah.
Yes, a love mix.
Stay tuned.
That is gonna be about love. No. Yes. So Bub, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's the middle. We're like in the middle of the marathon craziness. Yeah. Everything's moving fast. Well, we got done with the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new president elect.
Yes.
And getting ready for the holidays. How you doing, bub?
I'm trying to get back to my regular schedule, but it's gonna be kind of hard because again, the holidays here. I usually go back home or I usually do stuff with families and loved ones, so that kind of throws my schedule off. But no excuses. I'm doing my best to stay on track. And right now, just got back from speaking about the wedding. We just got back from Dylan and Bao wedding, and it was a Hmongipino wedding.
Yeah.
So we thought today, speaking about that, I thought today would be great to just do a Hmongipino wedding concept kind of thing. So today will be part one of a Hmongipino wedding, right?
Okay.
So Bao Villain is my twin brother, and Bao Pao is obviously his wife now already.
Yeah.
And they just finished their wedding this past, I believe it was on the 8th. The 9th?
The 7th.
The 7th. I'm sorry.
This wedding has been a long time coming because they've been together for 19 years.
19 years.
18 years, 19 years.
19 years this year already. Mm-hmm.
So it's a long time.
It was a beautiful wedding. And I thought it would be fun to just kind of speak on some highlights, some moments, and some part of the wedding that we just want to share, right? About a Hmongipino wedding. Again, this section here is more of, I guess, more of American wedding, Filipino wedding, traditional wedding.
Yeah.
The Hmong wedding will be happening coming this month too, but it's not here yet. But yeah, part 1 of 2.
I'm kind of glad we're going to recap because since being in the wedding, you kind of forget all of the things that happened.
I agree.
Because you're so like trying to be in the moment and making sure the bride and groom are okay. So it'll be fun to like kind of look back and talk about it and be like, oh yeah, that happened.
That's right.
So
it did for me, at least. I totally agree with you on that. For me, being in the moment and just trying to enjoy everything, for me, it went by so quick. So I think it's good to kind of talk about it. So.
And this is being a part of my first wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's probably gonna be my last. It's beautiful to be a part of someone's special day, but it's a lot of work and it's a lot of stress on my body, specifically because of my condition. But I was so blessed to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Because we know both of the bride and the groom for a long time, and I'm happy that they're okay to have me be a part of it despite my condition too, and they were very accommodating. So I'm glad I got to celebrate and be part of it too.
Yeah, I'm happy you're part of it. And well, first of all, I just want to say congratulations to Val Pal and my brother Villain Stephen Lord. I appreciate you two for sharing your love for us, and I'm so happy for you two. And yeah, before we dive into it, thank you so much and congratulations. Congrats. Okay, so let's just talk about some highlights, some random highlights. How about let's start with ceremony. The ceremony, right?
Okay.
Besides the reception, what are some of your highlights? At least for me, I'll start with one.
Okay.
While you gather your thoughts, mine was a part of translating villain vowels to my mom in Hmong as best as I can while they're speaking, and it was kind of hard for me to hear. So I was doing my best to kind of listen and kind of slowly translate to them. And I think my mom was really happy because every time I translate something that it was kind of touching. She was kind of like, oh, kind of like that.
Mhm.
So I think that was one I would like to say that I enjoyed from the ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this being a typical like Filipino American wedding, they usually have a ceremony in some place. They have the bride and groom, or the groom walk down and then wait at the altar. But in this case, they didn't have an altar. It was like outside,
Yeah.
and it was like a garden area. So
It was beautiful. I will say the place itself was a beautiful altar.
yeah,
You know,
it was
we're
yeah.
some surrounding among a beautiful altar.
But it wasn't like a church altar.
Oh yeah,
kind
I
of
see what you're
thing.
saying. Yeah.
And they do the thing where the bride, the wedding party comes down, and in this one it's not. It was the seating was, they were kind of split. It was supposed to be like kind of like a circle kind of thing, but it was like a little bit half. So then there was an aisle to go down, and then the bride comes down with the mom and dad. And then
the grooms come with the mom and dad as well.
Yeah, the groom.
And then you have the parties,
the
bridesmaids and pretty much the groomsmen.
Yeah.
Right? Walk down.
Mm-hmm. I'm just talking about like the whole
Painting
ceremony because it's a little bit different than like what a Hmong wedding is.
Would be, yeah.
And then they do. Oh, and then our friend Arnell was the officiant, Arnell Calvario Ripkins.
Right.
Who we met through Culture Shock, and he was the officiant.
Incredible,
and
amazing.
It's always nice to have someone that knows you that can help, make it more personalized the whole ceremony. So he was like the perfect person to have there.
Yes.
They do. What did they do first? They didn't do they did vows, right?
They had everyone walk down first.
Oh, they had.
And then
Arnell welcomed everybody.
Yeah.
And then they had the traditional like Filipino, like the veil where they put it
was that
behind
after the vow? Oh no, the vow happens, and after that, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And then they have the cords, and I know they usually do this. I think it's like a Catholic thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like Filipino Catholic, but then they kind of go hand in hand. And then they do the pouring of the liquids. I don't even know what that's called.
Oh, yeah.
And then they had their vows, and they said their own vows.
Yes.
And they had Ryzen come down.
Yeah,
Ryzen is their dog, and he was like part of the ceremony where he brought the rings.
He brought down the ring. Yeah, that was cool. That was one of my highlights too, Ryzen running down. Yeah, I thought something, I guess I would say this is something that I saw during the veil, right?
The veil?
The veil, yeah. I thought it was cool. They had that infinity rope that tied around both of them. To me, I feel like that kind of was similar to what Hmong people do during our string tying, because the string it's pretty much it has an infinity knot that's tied onto it for infinity blessing and love and so on. So I thought it was cool. I just saw something like that. It kind of remind me of my, I guess, the Hmong side of when you would bless the bride and the groom. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool. I thought I just kind of tie that into where there's some sorts of similarity in that part of the ceremony, and it was cool. I thought that was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did their vows, and they exchanged rings, and then that was it. And then it was official.
Imagine if I lost a ring.
Oh my gosh.
I was joking. Oh wait, anyways.
Did you cry? Did you cry during you were translating? That was the thing.
I couldn't really get emotional during that time because I was translating from my mom during that time as best I can. And I was really just trying to enjoy that moment. And it was beautiful, the people there and the atmosphere and so on. But yeah.
I usually cry in weddings, but luckily we had a wedding rehearsal before that day, so I got emotions out before that, so I was like pretty good during.
I really didn't. Did you see all people crying? I forgot.
Yeah, the bridal party. They were like crying because like we've all been friends for such a long time, and they've been waiting for this day to come.
I wasn't paying attention, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, I was just double checking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was great. It was beautiful. It was very
beautiful ceremony.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Like picture perfect, beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And then
anything else? I mean, what's your highlight? You didn't talk about it
from the ceremony.
What's one of your highlights?
I always like to see. Here's what my highlight was seeing Val walk down with her mom and dad, because I'm sure her mom and dad have been waiting for this day for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I always like to look at when everyone looks at the bride and everyone's like, oh, cry, cry. But then I like to look at the groom and then see like what his face is like. But he was like really happy, so that made me happy. Yeah,
he was chill. One of my highlight was seeing. I didn't get a chance to see, but knowing that he walked down with my mom and dad, that was something special, because I know my dad worked hard just to walk, So, and he really, didn't make it happen. So, props, dad.
Okay. I really liked all of Ryzen's performances.
Yeah.
Like Ryzen came down, but then he made another performance. Cameo during their dance. So like whenever Ryzen came up, it's always fun to like see him.
So you know that.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that. It wasn't prep to make that happen.
Yeah.
He just ran in.
But it's like it's so unpredictable on what might happen. Like, would there be a viral moment that they'll look back and laugh? But it was great. Everything was great. Yeah.
Okay. So, Bub.
Yeah, Bub.
Let's talk about some. I guess to the attire. Like, what's like in a, I guess, American wedding, just fancy, classy, nice looking, dressed up, right?
Dressy. It's like semi-formal.
This one was semi-formal.
Yeah.
Right? It was like more chill, which I like. It kind of matched their venue too, because the venue was, it was beautiful. You could be classy if you want, but you could also kind of be semi, like, you know what I mean? So I thought it was cool.
Mm-hmm. Their colors were, I know for Val had the thing where in her bridal party, like it wasn't all of the bridesmaids wore, or ladies of honor didn't all wear the same color. Like she had like 4 different colors and kind of like it was like a what do you call it? Yeah, like a palette.
Like a palette, so in terms of what colors she has. It was really fall. I like it. They're earth tone, fall.
There was like mauve and champagne and copper.
And terracotta, right?
Yeah, terracotta. So I think the guys all wore the same.
Yeah, we were
kind of the same.
We were in the champagne, like beige color. And then Villain was in brown, so.
And Val had the classic white dress. I wasn't sure because when we talked about it before, I think she talked about not wanting the traditional white dress. But I think when she went wedding shopping, she found one that she liked.
It was beautiful. I love her dress. It was nice.
I liked it.
Great job, Val. I love your dress. Okay. Well, yeah, I had a great time wearing what I wore. It's more chill. Villain. It was really villain, right? It was really chill.
Yeah.
Not me bow tie, no bun. I'm like, the button up, but like no collar. It was like really relaxed, just suspenders.
I really liked how your family was like all in the color code too. Yeah. And then whenever I see your whole family all together, they know how to like dress.
Yeah.
Dress.
In their.
And what they're supposed to dress.
Yeah. They work hard for it. So.
In the dress code.
Okay, so in the wedding, you'll have obviously, the costume, which is your outfit and so on. But there's still a lot of stuff that goes on, right? There's food. You have food that's involved. Yeah. There's entertainment.
Yeah.
There's obviously speeches that happen.
Yeah.
I guess what was one of your favorite meal? I guess plate. Like,
plate?
Yeah, I guess. During the wedding menu during the food cream.
Well, their salad was really good. Yeah. Like they had like I don't know what kind of salad, but it was pasta salad.
Oh no, it was
no,
pasta.
like I like salad. So
good.
Like their salad was like it was a really good salad. It's not like your basic romaine heart and like a whack dressing. It was like pretty good salad.
Yeah, it was nice.
And then it
was more of American food,
American
right?
food.
Some American food type. So compared to a Hmong wedding, I would say it's more of traditional Hmong food sometimes, right? So you'll have that more served. Usually with more like nowadays be more Americanized food too. You have obviously stuff that are, traditional and some that are not. So
they did it family style, so it's not like everyone had their own dish.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was served family style.
Yeah. That's cool. I think the family style is like a little cool touch to it to kind of like just feel like you're eating with family.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was good.
All right. Menus and then entertainment. Did you
Oh,
enjoy the
there was
entertainment?
entertainment.
Oh yes. They're
There
both
was
dancers, so
entertainment. I was only expecting like the traditional like the groom and bride had their dance and then like the father daughter dance. Those are like the stuff you typically see at a wedding.
yep.
But coming from two dancers, who
Mm-hmm.
knew there were gonna be like 10 performances?
Was there
It
10?
wasn't like 10, but
Well, there was a lot.
what was the first dance? So
The first dance was their introduction.
wait,
right?
when we came out,
we
did you
walked
guys
out
cipher
and then we
first?
had the man of honors. We all had a slow UGF underground flow breaking cipher that we kind of orchestrated, where we threw some old commandos and old routines, and it was like one of the first underground flow routine ever. It was like about 2/8 count, right? And we all did it together, and then we commando villain out at the end, and then from there we kind of called out Val Pal, and she came out did one
And
round.
Val.
Yeah.
Did she knew she was coming
No,
out? Yeah.
I don't think she knew.
What?
Yeah, we kind of did that, and then we called her out. We were gonna call all the girls, but I think Marcus initiated Val. And Val came out. It was perfect because she ended the whole round, and it was nice. It closed out the whole cipher during that time, and then that led to their performance. I think.
Oh, then the bride and groom.
Their introduction, and their first dance performance, and then that eventually led to a surprise performance.
That was Steven's surprise
That was
performance.
Steven's surprise for performance for Val that we were also part of. And we did that, and then that led into their first real actual
like slow dance, like
performance,
bride and groom slow dance, yeah.
So and then you
which I
obviously
was like surprised because I was like, dang, there's no break. You guys were like going one right.
I think they were
gonna
go. I think they were supposed to go straight, but I think Steven was kind of tired after his performance with Val. I think so. We kind of didn't do it, which is fine. I remember I got up and I was gonna go kind of get everyone ready, but Dylan kind of gave me the answer to kind of not now or something. So, but at least I think I remember. But but that was cool. I think the entertainment was entertaining for dancer's wedding, especially a breaking like two breaker type of wedding. So it was fun. Everyone got down, and that led to a lot of great like performance with dance with the mom and dad.
Yeah, the father and daughter dance, and then the mother and the groom. And I think like your whole family was like crying watching your brother and your mom dancing.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was just enjoying my mom.
I heard there was some ugly crying, like
I'm pretty sure they cried. I mean, I know. I was emotional too, but I was just really enjoying it because to see the youngest baby ever with my mom dancing like that was special. So it was cute. I really, like I said, really enjoyed it. Even my involvement with Bill, in his performance on. But he did a great job. I mean, Uncle Tom and Val, they both did a great performance. Dance
my
and then
goodness,
to sing.
It was so cute.
They did a duet singing together. It was so cute. Uncle Tom.
He's a performer for sure. He's a great singer
Papa
too.
Tom now.
He was
Tom.
He was such a surprise, but he did so good.
Yeah. So, in terms of entertainment, I mean, can't get better than that. I mean, I feel like every dance type of wedding I've gone to has been nonstop dancing performance, and people, there's always a routine happening somehow, somewhere. And that leads them to people dancing on the dance floor is like nonstop dancing too. So at least from my memory of the entertainment to dance party. So
they had great speeches.
Oh yes,
also
the speech was amazing.
I think your sister did a great job
too.
Yeah, she started it off by blessing the food.
Yeah, so she blessed the food. I thought it was beautiful. She included her husband to complete the circle as a couple, to kind of bless the whole meal as a couple. So I thought it was, my sister, she speaks so like powerful as herself and how she carries herself, and she blessed everyone so well for like a safe journey home and so on. So and I don't think that usually, I don't remember a lot of blessing like that before dinner, but it was cool. I just thought it was cool, unique. It was unique. I felt like that was a unique way for my brother to kind of include a little bit of Hmong flair into that more traditional American wedding.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Yeah. And then Uncle Tom had a great speech, and then Trina had a great speech too for Val, and then
And you had a great
yeah,
speech too.
I did my best. I did my best. I
Mic
feel like
drop status.
no,
Like he
I did
had
my
a really
best.
great
I had my
best
best.
man speech.
Yeah.
And I think it's all special because you've known both of them
Since,
for
since
so long.
since they got together and
Yeah.
so on, and
And
I
you
seen they're good and the bad, and I think it was great to just kind of reflect a little bit, to talk a little bit about both them individually and also together. And that was great. I mean, I like I say, there was more stuff I could have said, but I kind of forgot.
I think it was perfect. I think you did a great
best.
job.
So yeah, in terms of speeches, usually every American traditional wedding do have speeches like that. So it went well. I thought everyone did a great job.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
worried about your speech. Just because, like, the best man speech is, like, the speech that everyone, like, really waits for.
Really?
And then I kept asking
didn't
you
know
to
that.
practice with me, but you never wanted to practice.
I did, but
Well,
every
you
time
kept-
I
you
practiced, you kept like kind of like, that's it, or you kind of like, what?
Because you kept goofing around. You
Okay,
weren't, like,
fine.
serious.
All
But
right, all right.
I think you're a really great speaker, and you do well.
I was really nervous, just so you know that.
Oh.
I was really nervous right when I stepped up and I held onto the mic and I looked at Steven Bauer. I was like, okay, perfect. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And yeah,
You had some liquid courage, too.
liquid courage.
They had open bar, which was so much fun. But
Yeah.
in any wedding, there's always someone that gets really sloppy,
Mhm.
or one or two. But it's always fun to have, and everyone had a great time. They had their own signature drinks.
Yeah.
They had like a tale as old as time.
Uh-huh.
They had it was like
Classic. Was that the old fashioned?
yeah.
Okay.
And then they had the rising sun on the beach or something.
And that was that?
It had like rum.
was
I
rum
didn't
in it?
even try
Okay.
that one.
I didn't
And
try
then-
that one there.
And then there was a tequila one. I forgot. It was like a margarita. I forgot.
Oh yeah, it was
I forgot what it was called.
yeah, it was kind of like a margarita. Yeah.
I forgot what the name was.
Darn it,
called.
I did get a chance to try their drink fully. Yeah, I kind of went straight to the the shots with everyone, but that was fun. I had a great time.
They had what else did they have? They
Yeah.
had the 360
the
video.
video.
Where they take the photo booth, right?
Mhm.
It's not the traditional photo booth. It's the 360 one that
Yep.
turns in a circle. I think everyone had a great time
Mhm.
with that. And then there's all these little things around the venue that I didn't even really get to really pay attention to because we
Yeah.
were like running around doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I think you printed out a bunch of photos of the family.
Oh yeah, so
Like-
there were a photo display of just photos and of them, of their young and family and so on as well. And they also had I thought it was cool. They also had a table that was photo of those people who would be there if they were here.
Oh, like a memorial.
Like a memorial.
Yeah.
So it was cute to kind
Oh.
of like still honor, the loved ones that, we lost and so on, that we know for sure they would be there. And they were there. So it was cute.
And
Yeah.
then they had, I'm like trying to share things that would be different from other weddings.
Yeah.
So their seating arrangement, they had like a display, kind of like
Like
a bookshelf.
Yeah.
And they had books laid out with the person, and like in each book was a
Yeah.
person or a couple and
on
their
the
table
title,
number.
yeah.
So like it was like a love story. I forgot what they titled it, but it was something like Find Your Love Story.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
something.
so
And then
cute.
each book was like a chapter or something.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you got to grab your book, and then it
Like-
was like
I was so busy doing making sure everything was okay, and then when everyone started partying, I started partying. I didn't get a chance to fully enjoy the display and so on. So I know I read a little bit about it, some of it, so it was cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then they had like journal prompts at each table, and in each book they had like based on the table number, it was like
Mhm.
chapter ours was chapter 11.
Oh.
And then so you're supposed to like fill out like some of the different prompts, like how do you know Stephen and Val, and what do you wish them?
okay.
And then they read it on that anniversary. So like whatever, like
Chapter?
our book, they would read on their
Oh.
11th year anniversary or something. So
I'm
thought
sorry,
that
I didn't get a chance to do it. I'm rich, I didn't get a chance to do it.
all I wrote was my
Aw.
insert. I'm sorry too, but like they had
Yeah.
like like old school books, like library
Yeah.
books. They had like the insert and the card, and you had
Yeah.
to write down your name in the card. So I thought was like fun, nostalgic
Cool.
thing. But I didn't get to write in it too. There's just so much going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are like little things, and
That's
they
some
had like a really
highlights.
great dessert bar. I think.
I was looking forward to a money dance because usually
They
traditional
didn't
Filipino
do that.
has money dance. I was
Yeah.
ready to bring my cash and put on Val and Steven and dance with them. So
That's true.
yeah,
They
but I
didn't
think that
have
was one
that.
thing that I was kind of like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna do it. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it was a beautiful wedding. I had a great time. Congratulations to Villain and Val Pal.
They
Look
also
forward
had
to more. Yeah.
they had a special mix that was their party favor for the wedding.
And who made it?
djdangadang.
Today.
No, I worked with Steven on this mix. Like he chose all the songs that were special to him and Val,
Yep.
and then he chose like different movie clips to like insert
Inserts,
in
right?
between all of the songs. And
Yeah. It was
and then-
cute. He made it in kind of like a conversation between a man and a woman, right? Throughout. That was his inspiration. I guess his inspiration going to making the mix. I thought it was cute.
I was so
Really romantic.
excited. Yeah, there was a lot of like really good oldie songs. Like
Check it out.
the one that I heard, like I got a lot of. Oh, I remember that song was the Uncle Jesse song
Yeah, that one's
from
interesting.
Full House.
Yeah.
But that one, I think a lot of people hadn't heard it in a long time. So
Yeah.
I got a lot of like,
That's cute.
about that. But
Well, that mix will be coming out soon, right? Hopefully
Yeah.
public for y'all to check it out too, so you can enjoy the love. Yes, yes.
yeah,
Well, those are just some highlights we kind of just want to talk about. Hmongipino wedding part 1.
part 1.
We have part 2. Will be coming out soon after the Hmong wedding. We'll have some little, we'll go over it again. Just kind of share what Hmong wedding would be kind of like too, in terms of American traditional Filipino wedding to, I guess slightly traditional Hmong wedding too. Yeah. Anything else to say, Bubba?
No, just congratulations to Val and Steven.
Yes.
And it was really just beautiful to see both families come
Yeah.
together in one
I agree.
place and
Yeah.
and see all these Hmongipino stuff. That's always great. So
Yes.
congratulations, and we wish you many blessings
Yes.
in
Congratulations.
this new chapter.
Many blessing, and we love y'all. Yep. Bubba, you want to talk about our question of the day?
Our Hmongipino question
Hmongipino
of the
question of the
day is, what's your favorite wedding tradition?
Yes.
So please share. It could be
What's your
a
favorite
Hmong
wedding tradition?
wedding tradition. It could be Filipino. It could be
Filipino.
American. It could be whatever culture, whatever tradition that you love. Please
yeah.
share and
Share.
comment. Yeah.
I like the money dance in the Filipino culture. That's one of my cool favorite tradition.
Oh.
Just because it gives you a chance to communicate with the bride or the groom, to dance with them, and you kind of give them a little money. So I think that's pretty cool.
I like
that's one.
I like kite.
There you go. I was gonna say. Good job. Thank you. There you go.
That's
A little
my
Filipino, a little
favorite.
Hmong. The kite, like the blessing, and like
Where you tie the
everyone,
strings.
everyone come around and bless you with a string, and then they tie it, and as they tie it, they kind of wish you well and wish you many blessing and so on. So yeah, definitely. Well, thanks for sharing. That's ours. What is yours? Please type it in comment, or feel free to leave some message somewhere somehow for us, so we could see and listen and hear, and so everyone could kind of engage and communicate and have fun and grow together. So
Yeah.
yeah. Well, love and culture is meant to be shared. So we are happy to be here to kind of give you guys a little bit information of what a Hmongipino wedding is kind of like. For the Hmongipino wedding part 1. Thanks for tuning in. We had a great time. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Let us know what you want us to talk about, what we could share, and yeah, we appreciate y'all and we love you guys so much. We are Hmongipino and we are out. Peace.
Bye.